A slightly different video for today, boys and girls. You might recognise I'm back in our favourite little respite care. Place of respite care. Back in the meadow. It's where I go to escape from the real world. You might also notice from the thumbnail and from the title that there's no kind of thing down here. I usually put because I'm not a filmmaker. I don't want to build a massive YouTube channel with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Basically, I make stuff that might be interesting to some people and not to others. So I know some of the brewing stuff won't be of interest to people who like boats or like making things, and vice versa. I know that people are into waterway stuff and whatever, and making coin rings won't be into brewing, and all that sort of stuff. So what I try and do is I try and prefix stuff, put a little banner up here, so if you don't like the boating stuff, don't watch it. If you don't like the brewing stuff, again, don't watch it. But this today, I don't know what I should put here, because it's not really about any of that. I could put vlog, I suppose, but it's not even for vlog, because I'd like people to watch today's for a particular reason, which is about to become apparent. And so I'll probably put on the thumbnail, I'll probably put some clickbait nonsense. I don't know what it'll be yet. You'll know by now, but I'm still kind of I'm in a strange place, right? So I ought to, before I waste too much more of your time, I ought to clarify how I got to be making this video today. I've just seen someone who I just met up with someone who I've known what seems like forever. It's not, but it seems like it should be forever. And I'm going to be a bit cagey because, I have spoken to them about making this video because I want to get it off my chest, and I want other people to think about this. And they've said it's all right, but I know some people will know who I'm talking about, and it will become apparent in the fullness of time, obviously, who I'm talking about. But for the sake of this video, I'll be a little bit kind of candid, really. Wanted to talk to me, and it was something that I've encountered before, and it's always uncomfortable. People often say, look, when you've worked with cancer patients for so long, don't you become a little bit desensitized and immune to it? Well, no, I don't. I don't think anyone does. I don't think anyone who works with terminally ill patients ever really becomes accustomed to it. But this wasn't a terminally ill patient. Well, it is now. And they said, look, here's the thing. I noticed something wasn't right during lockdown, but I didn't want to be a nuisance because I just thought it was something that would go away. Maybe a fatty lump or a cyst or something. And then when I thought I should be doing something about it, I was embarrassed at being so foolhardy that I didn't go to seek an opinion for what turned out to be too long. And what was, in all likelihood, something that could have been resolved fairly easily with minimally invasive surgery and a course of chemotherapy, has now become what we call stage 4. And the reality is there's not really anything we can do. And the course of action will be palliative therapy to make the don't know, I just had to take a quick break. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. I'm not, because it is upsetting. It's really upsetting. Yeah, so the bottom line is there's nothing can be done now. And this is, I think, the third or fourth that I've encountered. And yeah, okay, I suppose it's different when it's someone you know. Not for any other reason than this isn't someone who's thick or stupid, isn't someone who's anything other than quite exemplary and remarkably sussed, and has demonstrated in a number of arena their commitment towards health and social well-being. And it's just, and I often say to people, look, it's all right to say it's unfair. It's all right to stamp your feet and say it's not fair, because it's not fair. That's, you know. So it's shaken me a little bit. And the reason I want to make this video, as I have done before on a number of occasions, is to say that it's understandable that people can be frightened. It's understandable that sometimes people, they do enter a kind of a cloudy state of denial and not want to address it. I know, I can fully buy into that. I know. Just as another example, I know someone who said, well, yeah, I knew I had cancer, but I also noticed in the last few years that my memory was really deteriorating, and I made a choice. I made a choice between gradually deteriorating, losing my memory, losing my mind, losing my identity, the distress that would cause in occasional moments of insight and awareness, knowing that the colossal harm and emotional damage it would do to the people who cared for me, watching me just slip away, as anybody who's witnessed dementia or Alzheimer's will know. And I made that decision that it would be quicker and less emotionally distressing to just let the cancer go ahead. And yeah, I can understand that as well. But what I'd like everybody who watches this to do and to be conscious of is that there's no reason, if you fear you may have something unusual going on. If it's cancer, let me tell you this, if we catch it early enough, there are more chances of us fixing it than not. There are more chances of you going on to live your life as normal than not. There are more chances that in a year's time this will just be a bad memory than not. Don't put it off for fear of wasting your doctor's time or wasting someone's time. Don't listen to all the shit that the media are portraying at the moment, that it's impossible to get a doctor's appointment. It's not. Your doctor, believe me, would sooner see you, and if it turns out to be nothing, say okay, than not see you and you become another statistic. So if you're worried, please do just get it checked out. 99 times out of 100 it won't be anything to worry about, but please do it. Don't just become another statistic, and don't just become another one of those people that I just want to take aside and give a big hug and say, look, Anyway, so it's not, this isn't really a cheery video, but fucking hell, it's not been a cheery time today. Just please, if you've got a concern, get it checked out. Right, and then you won't need to be a member of any of my support groups. That would be a blessing, won't it, boys and girls? Right, anyway, sorry. It's Friday the 27th, 22nd, something like that, 22nd. There's a new album out today from Self Esteem, which is Rebecca Taylor, Sheffield lass. Fantastic album called Prioritise Pleasure. Go buy it, it's brilliant. And for everybody else, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm going to put up here yet. But whatever you're doing, please do it safely. Take care of yourself and take care of those around you. Right. Cheers.